In today's video, he got her cheeks clapped by her FedEx driver, and all hell broke loose. Story time. Oh man, I don't know about y'all, but this sounds like the plot line of a corn hub scene. You know what I'm saying? Like this sounds very story like. And I mean, like you don't really like stuff like this. I would say doesn't really happen. So I'm pretty curious as to how she managed to pull this one off and what this FedEx driver said for her to let him clap. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video and hopefully she explains to her how this happened. Yeah.
I let my FedEx driver hit this morning. It was amazing. Zero regrets. Zero regrets. The thing that a lot of people that want to come for me on this don't understand is that I am newly single. He came and dropped off the packages and I met him at the door. And then I just like looked at him and he just looked at me. He dropped the package off and scurried back to his car. And then there's a little truck or whatever. And then just sat there. And I'm just sitting there waiting for him to understand what type of look I just clearly gave him, right? This man.
But how would like, see, in my mind, I would have assumed like maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe this ain't what I think it is. Maybe she just looking at me because she just looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Because this sounds so absurd that I would almost think, am I being pranked right now? You know what I'm saying? Is FedEx testing me right now? Is this actually is this random lady's package that I'm dropping off? Does this happen to be the goddamn regional manager's house I'm dropping off at? And if I go in and clap, am I gonna get fired for this? That would have been what was going through my mind. So I wouldn't even have slid, because in my mind, like the risk to reward ratio wouldn't have made sense. Like I just wouldn't have trusted it.
Man must have been debating in his car for a good minute because he was sitting outside of my house, did not move for about 15 minutes. So I was like, clearly this man is not getting the hint. I think I gotta make it a little bit more clear. So I opened up my front door again. I just stood there and looked at him like this. It was like, and then I turned around. And then I turned around and walked away. It was like, and then I turned around and walked away, but I left the front door open. Now this is a moment I've dreamt about my entire life, like fantasized about, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get butt-ass naked and I'm just going to lay in my bed. Now, the way that my house is laid out is literally like you just have to turn down a hallway in order to find my bedroom. So it's not going to be hard for him to find where I am. So I hurry up, get undressed, pop a freaking spicy cube, lay in my bed, and I just wait there. And I'm like, bruh, it's taking him some time. Like he's either not interested or like he's just not getting the hint. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him one more minute. If he don't get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just leave my front door open. So I'm gonna go close it. I'm gonna give him one more minute. And then all of a sudden I hear these big ass boots come in through the front door and down the hallway. Y'all, the way that my whole inner body screeched. yeah. I let him hit good. And did he get fired that day? Can't disclose that information. But all I do know is we had a good 2 to 3 hours. I made the man a sandwich before he left. Made him some freaking fresh lemonade because that's how good that shit was.
You can't tell us if he got fired or not, but you just told us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the cooch probably was cool, but like, first off, 2 hours, nigga, you was in that privilege, bro. I'm thinking that makes me feel like this story is cap, because ain't no way he just was like, fuck the job, like I'm finna just jump right head into this cooch for 2 hours. If it was like 10-15, I could maybe see that. 2 hours though, I don't know if I buy that.
That you gave the delivery driver the box. Shout out to y'all. Glad it worked out. Extremely dangerous. That's also a felony. Please don't get any ideas, people. Glad it was 2 consenting adults. I just want to know, where's my package, my boy? You over here dropping off a different kind of package, and I'm happy for you. Because, yeah, but judging by the hickey on the neck, I think this is a true story. Delivery drivers, has this happened to you? Also, shout out to Spicy_Lex for being a good host. Lemonade and a sandwich is hard to come by, boy. You understand?
But she said she just left the door open and expected him to just. I wouldn't have took the because did we not? Are we just not gonna act like the whole door to escrow situation? Or well, I guess that was different because she opened the door on him. But like this is kind of like same lining where like I don't know, like as a guy, I would have just thought, oh, she just left her door open, and I would have just went on by my day. I wouldn't have thought like, oh, she wants me to come in and blow her shit out. Like, no, nigga.
Fresh made lemonade. She didn't say Minute Maid. She said fresh made. That ain't country town. I'm from Detroit. I'd have thought it'd been a setup. Like, who inside trying to rob me? But I'm glad it worked out for him.
What I'm saying, nigga.
I definitely agree on that, good buddy. That is completely nasty work. Complete nasty work. That, you know, unless this has been something going on or you've been delivering her packages for a while, I still don't think I would have the balls to get up and just be like, let me go in there and clap those cheeks. Or just the fact that, because there's GPS on these trucks now. You're sitting out there for quite some time, 2 to 3 hours. Come on now. And then a spicy cube. What is a spicy cube? What is a spicy cube?
What is that? Yeah, I don't even know what that
Spicy cube generally refers to one of two things: a concentrated chili infused bouillon cube used to add heat and flavor, or a trendy peach flavored gummy supplement designed for intimate libido boosting purposes, containing ingredients like chili pepper, maca, and
I thought libido. I thought that was like some man shit. Like, why does a woman need her libido? I guess wet, but like, I don't know.
epimedium. So I guess it's the latter that she's talking about. She popped a spicy cube and got the cheeks clapped. I've heard of stuff like this where guys who, you know, and I used to work for AT&T and I had to knock on customers' doors and things like
Hey,
that.
nigga, so
But
did
I've never
I.
had an issue where
I worked for AT&T too, man. Right when I was 18, first job after high school. Yeah, them niggas fired me like 6-7 months later. Crazy.
or had that happen where a woman shows up, and because women get off on that sometimes, or coming half naked and whatnot, you know what I mean? And it's one of those things, man. If she's that type of girl, she's that type of girl. But I guess this is a way for her to advertise that spicy cube thing, because I've seen that in her bio or link on TikTok or whatever. She's just getting started out, and that wasn't a hickey, bro. That looked like she's light skin or whatever you want to call it, man. So that's definitely not that. I got to catch the train here in like 5 minutes, literally. So I'm gonna have to continue this video later, guys, because I gotta make it so I'm not late for my thing. So you're probably gonna see me in a different background here shortly. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, so we're back. We just changed up the locations real quick. Yeah. Some of you guys might have lucked up and had a situation like that. Shout out to y'all. Sometimes women just be wanting to live.
I had one, mind you, one situation kind of similar to, right? Which this one I'm gonna explain. It sounds a little bit more believable. But I used to do Uber Eats back in when I lived in my college town or whatever, right? And so as I'm, working or whatever, I pull up to this one, notorious college building or whatever. Get out, I walk up. It's a dark skinned girl with like box spray. Right? Gets out the car. When she gets out the apartment, I go and I hand her the food, right? And as I'm going to my car, she says, "Wait." I said, "Turn back. What's up?" She said, "Do you smoke?" You know? But you know what I'm saying? Like, we all knew what she meant by "do you smoke?" She was trying to smoke and get cracked. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drink or smoke. So I told her politely no. And I went on about my day. But that was the only situation that I was in that was similar to this.
On the edge and do something wild and spontaneous, and that's taboo. And a lot of dudes have clapped and gotten in situations, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get into some clips here, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one here. Let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's just putting random shit on you to get to 8 minutes. I respect it, JR. That's what it is. But with that being said, man, y'all let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Let me know in the comments if you think this is real or cap. I'm gonna go ahead. If it was gun in my head, I had to pick. I probably would say cap, but could be telling the truth. Who knows? But yeah, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Every single sub is greatly appreciated. And until next time, peace.